Hello lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I kindly implore you to subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. In today's video, I'm going to give 4 important things that you need to take note of when you are applying for a school in Canada. The application season is still open and people are still putting in applications, but I want to point out 4 important things that you need to take note of or consider when you are applying to a school for an admission in Canada. Okay, so let's move straight into the video. So when you're applying for a school, either to do your master's or your PhD or even for your first degree in Canada, the first thing you need to consider is that you have to make sure that the university you are applying to is a public university and not a private university. Okay, there are public universities and there are private universities. Now, the reason why you should apply to a public university and not a private university is that first, the private university turns out to be more expensive than the public university. Secondly, when you attend a private university, the tendency of you getting a postgraduate work permit after your degree is very low. This means that when you attend a private university, there is the likelihood that immediately you finish your course, you have to pack your bags and your baggages and leave the country. So if you have any intention of applying for postgraduate work permit and then leading on to your permanent residence and staying in Canada permanently, applying to study in a private university will not help you achieve that goal. The second thing you need to consider, which is equally very important, the school you are applying to is a designated learning institution and has a designated learning number. This is very important. This is very important in your visa application. If you obtain admission in a university which is not designated, there is a higher percentage that your visa application for a study work permit is going to be denied. So you need to make sure the university is designated. Secondly, if you attend a non-designated learning institution, when you complete, it means that you are not going to qualify for postgraduate work permit. Okay, so the third thing you have to take note of is the relevance of the course you are selecting. You have to make sure that the course you are going to study will be relevant in your country of origin. And this is very important when you are doing your visa application, because in your visa application you need to convince the visa officer that the course you are going to study in Canada is relevant in your home country. If you select the course, you should be able to show the linkage between the courses you have done, your career, and the course you want to go and do, and how that course is going to help in your future career. Okay, so let's go to the last point I'm going to talk about, or the last step I'm going to highlight, is that you also have to make sure that the degree you are applying for has a postgraduate work permit. You understand? So there are so many degrees. It can be a master's, which is MA or MSc. It can be a certificate course. It can be a diploma course. It can be a postgraduate diploma course. So these are the type of degrees I'm talking about. Some of these degrees do not have postgraduate work permit. So when you apply to do such courses in Canada, when you complete, you cannot apply for postgraduate work permit. If you are not able to obtain postgraduate work permit, it also means that you have to pack your bags and come back. So what is it? When we say postgraduate work permit, it basically means the permit that is issued to students once they complete their degree to allow them to stay in Canada to work for a certain period of years. And this is usually issued to international students. So if you are an international student and your aim is to stay in Canada after your school, after your school, then you should make sure that in whichever course or school you are applying to, it is eligible for post. I have highlighted 4 important things you need to take note of when you're applying for a school in Canada. The first is that you have to make sure the school is a public university and not a private university. Secondly, you have to ensure that the school is a designated learning institution with a designated learning number. Thirdly, you also have to make sure that the course you are applying for is relevant in your home country and has a linkage with the course that you have done earlier. Thirdly, you also have to make sure that the degree you are applying to obtain has a postgraduate work permit. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video. If you have any comments, any questions, you can put it in the comment section. If you have any other tip, just put it in the comment section for all of us to learn from it. Thank you very much for watching my video, and come back again for my next video. Okay, see you. Bye.